Hi there, everybody. I am working with the July Painted Petals paper pumpkin kit, and I made some alternates. They're already completed. I just want to show you a few that I came up with this morning. So the kit here has everything that you need to make 9 cards. They are 3D, come with little die cuts like this that you place over the image of a card. I've been cutting them to stretch the amount of cards that I can do, but basically it's like a watercolor, and then this goes over it, and then it goes onto the card base. Actually, this is the card base. I cut it. The other side was pink. So that's how I stretch them. Let's take a look. So I do have some components that are left over, but I will get some more done. But this is the July, and you can make 3. I've also cut some of the envelopes. The inside is colored. There are little prints of the floral on the corners. So let's take a look. I did bring in one stamp set from April of 2023 called All the Little Things, because some of these are sympathy cards. So here we go. The first ones I did, I cut the base. Let me show you what it looks like when you first get it. So here is one of the card bases. This is actually the color. It comes with the card base scored, ready to fold and make your card. However, I trimmed this 4 inches, and then I cut a little bit off of here to make it 5 1/4 lengthwise. And that made my matting for each of the cards. Then I also did the same for this. So in the end, you're going to have some little leftover stripes or slices, whatever. I'm going to keep these because I might do something with them. We'll just hold that for another day. If not, I will just discard them. But I have done things before with them. So let's take a look. This one here is the Evening Evergreen coordinates with it. I used, let's see, what did I use? Peach Pie and Polished Pink. So I cut the fronts off. I mounted them to the cards. I added some of the little dimensionals that it came with, these little shiny little guys. And then I simply used the sentiment that says, "You're simply the best." And I just made one of each color for those. Okay, on to the next one. I did the same base color, Evening Evergreen, Polished Pink, and Peach Pie. On this one, I haven't put the sentiment yet. I'm going to find a different one because I want something that goes across or something more scrolly with the wording. But most likely will be a thinking of you or a type of sympathy sentiment. So with this one, I cut the white cardstock. I stamped the image onto the cardstock, and then I just colored it. You want to color your cardstocks before you mount them, because if you're using the Stampin' Blends like this, they are going to bleed. Okay, so color first, stamp, then color first, then adhere it to your card base. Okay, so I used the Evergreen card base, stamped the image. I colored, what did I use here? This one is the Calypso Coral blend. And then I did the Evening Evergreen blend for the stems. And actually, I didn't touch the stems. I just did the leaves. So then on this one, I mounted it to the Polished Pink card base. I stamped the image. I used the Polished Pink blend, the light and the dark. I kind of shadowed a little bit around there. And then again, the Evening Evergreen for the leaves in the stem. And then the last one, it's Peach Pie card base. I stamped the image. I used the Evening Evergreen again. However, I didn't have Peach Pie, but I used a dark pale papaya, and it's okay. It'll do. So that was another set of 3 that I made. Then using the die cuts, I should have, here we go, 3 of them. I took the, I punched out the 3 that it came with, and then I cut the base of the coordinating color, and which is Peach Pie, Polished Pink, and Evening Evergreen. So I scored that for my base, and then I took, remember those, how the card bases come? I went ahead and used this side with the image, which is how the card would look. It just wouldn't be colored in the back. It would be the, it would just be white, like this. It would look like that, and then the back would look like that. But I just used cardstock that was coordinating, made my own cards, and I still have the backing. Let's see. It'll look something like that because I cut them. Okay, so I used with Deepest Sympathy. This one here is from the April 2023, All the Little Things paper pumpkin. So I did use the, so this kit, check this out. This kit had these little little tags for the sentiments, and I'm a fussy cutter, which is where you take your little your snips and you cut around an image. It's very relaxing to me to do that. But this kit here came with the die cuts that are already, you know, you just pop them out and stamp them. So that was kind of cool. I didn't have to fussy cut. However, this sentiment doesn't go with this kit, but I found one that came close to it. It was flat along the top and it had a little bit of curvy around, and it just seemed to work. So I was happy about that. So I did these 3 cards. They kind of look what the kit, kind of look like what the kit calls for, but I just used the colored base cards with the fronts. Okay, next up are 3 more sympathy cards. Now these, I used the envelopes. I cut the, again, I used cardstock. Then I used the other side of the card, and I trimmed that 4 to 5 1/4, each of them. And then I took the coordinating envelopes, and let me pull some here. And I trimmed very thinly to open it, because look at that, the inside is colored. I'm using that too. I may use some of these envelopes for the cards, but the majority of them I'm gonna cut up and get more for this kit. So let me see, where's the rest of the envelopes? I wanted to show you. Okay, here we go. So here's another one, and then there's the other one. So I just cut it to fit in here. And so if this was, oh, and then I kind of, this one I did like a little jagged edge thing. I didn't do that till the last one, so I kind of wish I would have had them all the same. But these I just cut. So you just go, you know, make a matting smaller, make a matting smaller. You can make it as small as you want. And then I just stamped with Deepest Sympathy, again, with the April 2023 stamp, and used it for that. So for now, 9 cards has turned into 3, 6, 9, 12. And I still have a lot to go. I have envelopes here. I have the rest of these little card bases that are cut, ready to go. I have more cards that need to be cut. These are the sentiments. I have the die cuts that came with it. I'm going to make some cards here. Here's the rest of the envelopes, the inside. I'm certainly going to use those. And here's the little adhesive sequence that it came with. And here's another guy. He got away. And then I have these too that came with it. So I'm going to put those somewhere. Yeah, we're going to get to making a whole lot of cards. But I just wanted to show you what you can do with this card set. Again, it is the, which one is it? The, oh goodness, the July Paper Pumpkin, Painted Petals. So far, 12. And then I'm going to stamp something on there when I find it. All right. I'll try to come back with maybe another dozen. Okay. Thanks for watching. You guys have a wonderful day.